Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to talk about this concept that is about human survival and why it is affecting your growth in terms of moving forward. I've been watching a lot of videos. People are talking about the concept of being happy without actually owning anything and without aspiring to do anything. And a lot of people are buying into this concept because it is an easy way of doing things. It is pushing back from the ideals of materialism, the ideals of wanting better for yourself, the ideals of wanting more. And essentially, this concept is bringing an ideology whereby you can actually be happy with completely nothing. This concept basically is taking away the essence of human competition. It is taking away the pride that comes with achievement. It's taking away the pain that is in the process of becoming. And a lot of people are buying into it simply because it's easier. It's easier to pull back than to move forward. It's easier to lay back and actually say that you want to disconnect from the competitive world and just become part of the animals in the forest. And that is the low cadre of human nature. Because as a people, we are social in nature. We're innately competitive. We want more. We want change. We want better. This concept of pushing back is only ideal for the people who want to actually just tap out. So basically, this concept will put a lot of people in harm's way. So this very concept of being happy without anything and putting yourself in a scenario whereby you basically are not looking forward to anything and that you lay low is a concept that a lot of people are partaking, but the side effect of it is going to be a lot of pain, is going to be a lot of regrets in the future, because people who are going to marry into this concept and basically practice it are going to find themselves having been influenced into something that is not worth living for. And so as part of that challenge, as part of trying to de-associate ourselves from that ideal of not trying to create anything, not trying to be part of something bigger than ourselves, not trying to start families, not trying to, change, not trying to upskill, not trying to do anything that has meaning, that has a philosophy and an ideology behind it, is such a dangerous concept. The concept of happiness is quite a rabbit hole that a lot of people are getting into, and it is something that has not been proven to give results. And I can understand, you see, people who are extremely poor have a social concept that mirrors their situation and that tries to solve the poverty problem at that level. And that is why you see a lot of extremely poor communities sticking together, because it is a concept of survival, which is purely understandable. If you find yourself at a corner, then you have to associate with other human beings so that you pull in the available resources so that you can provide for yourself and have that sense of family, so that you can be able to help each other up. But it is not the desire, nor the design, nor the way of life, because people want to have their personal space. People want to aspire to be something. People want to do better. People want to stretch themselves so that they can leave the world a better place. And this concept of actually being happy with nothing, happy for nothing, happy, chasing happiness, and a concept whereby without any value, without production of value, is absurd to me. I feel like it is a very dangerous concept to sell to the average person, and it is going to have extremely imaginable consequences into the future, because we'll have a group of people who are extremely unhappy, who have bought into this idea, and we'll see a lot of people who will be out there without a sense of belonging, but at the same time are people who will see life fizzle away, because the concept of ownership, the concept of value creation, the concept of belonging are serious ideals that are worth the pursuit of any well-meaning person, and therefore selling the easier route of happiness, which is an emotion that cannot be quantified, is such a narrow way to visualize. Quite honestly, being in that position is going to put a lot of people in an awkward place into the future, because you'll find that this concept is not long-term. This concept is not sustainable. It's just music to the ears to people who don't want to do anything, people who don't want to take up any responsibility, people who don't want to be accountable, because you can't measure happiness. People want to move away from the standardized units of measurements. Wow, interesting. So people want to move away from this standardized unit of measurements because the route is long, it is daunting, it is painful, it is a journey that is complex enough. We don't want to face the roadblocks. We don't want to be in that position of thinking, of trying to provide solutions to our current problems. We want to bury our heads in the sand and assume that everything is okay, and that if we are happy, then everything is fine. Really? This is not going to end well for majority of the people. So we have to start questioning whatever we are consuming, whatever ideals that are being sold to us, by really asking ourselves, are these concepts sustainable? Are these concepts worth dying for? And if the concepts are not worth dying for, then we can put ourselves in a position to actually internalize, to be able to get to the next level. Because the world is for us to give it our own uniqueness, give it our own perspective. So the world is for us to give it our perspective, give it our unique thoughts, so that we not only become a better people, but serve our fellow humans, but coiling our tails and facing the other side and allowing nature to take its course is completely unacceptable, more so for the young people. We have to take up opportunities that are available, and if there are no opportunities, we can be able to create them. We can create our own opportunities because we have that power. Everybody is born with something inside them. So take that challenge today. So put yourself in a position, check whatever it takes so that you prepare to fly and be able to put yourself in a situation whereby you become extremely successful in the future. And if not, you'll be able to have extremely valuable lessons that you can pass along to your generation. Because sitting back and trying to wait and wanting other people to do some things on your behalf is not going to cut it, man. The traffic today is out of this world. I don't know. I think a lot of people are overworking. It either means a lot of people are out here trying to have a good time, or a lot of people are trying to improve their lives, because this is a Wednesday and everybody's out here. So the concept of working from home seems like hot air, because what else could explain people being out here? You know, and this is I can understand the rush hour traffic, but there is more. Maybe something is happening in town. But yeah, so let's look at getting into the ideals of hard work. Let's get to internalize the concept of being able to create value and be able to humble ourselves enough to serve our fellow men. Because the concept of happiness is an emotion that will quickly disappear from your control. And you'll find yourself in a position whereby you are unable to pull yourself out because you married the wrong concept, because you are chasing the wrong ideals. So put yourself in position so that you can become competitive, so that you can be able to have something that at the end of the day you can be able to control and be a part of owning. So if you're finding these videos useful, then don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel, and also like, share, and comment down below. Thank you, and see you in the next video.